This is a free download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/podcasts.
Okay, so we're doing the podcast bits. Kelly's not here. Ollie's here.
That's when you speak.
Yeah,
sorry, I was trying to find my headphones.
Why do you need headphones?
I'd like to be able to
You've changed.
Hear myself.
You've changed.
Hear you. Hear Catherine.
This is an email from Kelly to you, is it? Hi, Ollie. Podcast stuff. The first. Who's written this?
Louisa.
Oh, okay. The first ones are done by Kelly, which is why they have witty intros. I'll leave that shiz to you. But give you a brief rundown of the last. Okay, right. Okay. So. Intro to the podcasts, blah, blah, blah. This is the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Well done for downloading it, blah, blah, blah.
You actually have to say it out loud, don't you?
Well, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they know.
Okay.
What do you want?
Welcome to the podcast, you know what this is.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is Iainlee.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Catherine Boyle has a potty mouth, and it accidentally came out on air. This is good. You are disgusting.
Sorry.
Did you hear this bit, Ollie?
I haven't heard this bit.
Have a listen to it now. How big a problem is littering in Bedford?
Big enough. Figures suggest that it costs the authority more than £1 million to rid the streets of rubbish every single year.
That's all rubbish. That's not cigarette butts, is it?
No. That money's got to be clawed back somehow, which is why they are clamping down on all manner of litter bugging. And people are being warned to expect a tap on the shoulder. Sorry about that. Since April. Since April last year, the council's issued 550 PICS penalty notices for littering and other similar offences. So it's probably best to look for an appropriate receptacle for your cigarette or knick-knack packet.
I quite liked doing this job until today, and then I lost it. There you go, Ollie. What did you reckon?
It was very rude.
You didn't hear it?
Yeah, but we pretend I did.
Yeah, I know, but that's a lie.
It was probably quite funny.
It was filthy.
It was. We're not actually listening to the bits here. We're just recording these words and pausing.
Yeah, but if it isn't any good, I won't put it in, and then they won't be hearing this bit. So I'm assuming it's going to be very good.
Well, I mean, very good is...
It was silly, wasn't it? It was a silly bit of old silliness.
It filled 3 minutes 21 of the show and of the podcast, which is basically what we're all about. Now, sometimes it says here, I do hard-hitting, newsy interviews where the guest hangs up on me and I have to apologise. Sometimes, though, I just do this. What are you even still doing anywhere near a microphone?
I'm a bit in shock.
A functioning microphone.
I knew that this story had the potential to go south.
Just
but that...
watch it. Just please.
I didn't think it would be me.
Go next door.
Right.
Go and wash your mouth out with soap. Have a lie down and come back in about 6 or 7 minutes for the papers.
Oh.
That's right.
You're really that disgusting.
You're being sent out. Unbelievable. I can only apologise to it. Foul-mouthed Catherine Boyle. So, the question is, litter dropping to one side. She got fined 75 quid. I think that's a decent enough fine. I think that's a good fine. You drop litter, 75 quid. And if you decide or choose or, for whatever reason, don't pay it, then, of course, the fine goes up. That's what happens. That's how these things work. If you've been caught... I'm so close to saying it myself now. I've got to be on guard all morning. If you've been caught being a litter bug, then do give me a call. 08459 455 555 is the telephone number. I don't see anything wrong with that. If you're dropping cigarette butts on the floor, boom, 75 quid. Why not make it 400 quid? You deserve it, don't you? Come on. Don't ruin my wonderful clean streets with your foul-mouthed nonsense. Now, at the weekend, I saw a film. Okay, I took the boys to see a film. First time I'd taken both boys on my own to the pictures. And my eldest kept saying, "Why are you calling it the pictures, Daddy? What's the pictures?" And do you know what? They sat all the way through it. This film is easily in the top 10 best films of all time. Easily. Okay? And I would say it's one of the top 3 best children's films. Okay? Number 3... is Toy Story 3. Have a listen to these, Kath. What do you reckon to these films? Children's films. And you, Kelly Betts.
Yeah.
Number 3, Toy Story 3.
Love it.
Yep. Number 2 is this film, which I'll come to in a minute. Number 1, Mary Poppins. Ooh.
I don't know about Mary Poppins.
It's a great film.
It's a good film.
I watched it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
They've all got horrible teeth.
The boy has got disgusting teeth. Half of them are brown.
I know.
You can't even really see. It looks like shadows in his mouth. It's not. That's his dirty teeth.
But then again, it was the olden days.
Yeah, exactly.
They had tans as well, those kids. Didn't
They had a lot of makeup on, I think. All right, let me flip those round then. Number 3 is Mary Poppins. Number 2 is this film. Number 1 is Toy Story 3.
Really? Frozen isn't in there. I liked Frozen.
Frozen's not in there. I've got to say, there are some brilliant kids' films at the moment. Frozen is great. Mr. Peabody and Sherman is wonderful.
I haven't seen that.
Wonderful film.
I mean, my kids haven't seen that.
What would your top 3 be then, Catherine?
I liked Frozen.
Yeah.
So I'd probably put that. I think Toy Story 3, yes. Frozen, yes. Madagascar?
Oh, get out of
Oh,
it.
come on.
For goodness sake.
Literally no idea what any of these words you've just said are.
OK, these are excellent films. You should release your inner child, embrace your inner child. What would your top 3 kids' films be then? What, Short Circuit, Batteries Not Included in The Last Starfighter?
From,
Sorry?
Hey?
Did I pitch that slightly
What?
wrong age?
Yeah.
OK, sorry.
What, from my childhood?
No, your favourite 3 children's films
They're out currently.
that are out that have been released in the world ever. Why is this a difficult
Okay.
question? Your top 3 children's films.
She's not watching many at the moment.
I've not.
No,
I
but
haven't
what-
watched a film for a child since I was a child.
But last week,
yes.
your top 3 children's films of all time.
I'll get back to you.
Why can you not just do it?
Because I haven't watched them in ages.
Okay, right. So the film I saw at the weekend, that's number 2. What? No, don't.
What?
The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie, guys.
Kind of lost me at Lego.
Why? Lego sucks. I said sucks. We all know it's rubbish. It's a terrible
Lego
toy.
is brilliant.
Okay, then you would like a film.
I really, really wouldn't.
You didn't know
I
what
don't even want to hear.
You don't know
about
what I
it.
was going to say.
Don't care.
You'd like a film about Lego.
Despicable Me, that's good.
Oh, for good. No, listen. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.
Team America.
No, that's the Lego Movie.
Oh,
Rescuers Down Under.
The Rescuers.
No, the Rescuers Down Under. Not even the Rescuers.
No, the Down Under.
Yeah.
That was really good.
So you
I
got
liked
one?
that. Yeah.
Right. That's one of the top 3 children's films of all time.
Oh, not of all time.
She's going to say American Tail
Just
next.
one that's come to my
Well,
mind.
I didn't know. The question wasn't, can you name some children's films that are coming to your mind? I want the top 3 children's... So this is it. The top 3 children's films of all time. This is it. Number 3...
E.T.
Number 3.
E.T.
No. Number 3 is Mary Poppins. Number 2 is the Lego Movie. And number 1 is Toy Story 3. Everything is awesome.
When you're part of a team.
Everything is cool when
When you're part of a team.
Can we find that song?
No.
Why? It's the
no.
Lego song.
No, don't care.
Find Everything is Awesome.
Nope.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Just do it.
No.
Why?
Do you know what song I really like?
No.
The Travel Bed. It's my favourite.
Across beds, hearts,
It's not there.
It's not that.
It's not there.
Is it actually not there?
No, it's not there, mate.
What at all?
Well, it's there.
Oh, go on then.
Find that Everything is Awesome.
No.
Why? Just find it and I'll do this.
I'd rather play the Singing Nun.
Oh, thanks. I've no idea what you just listened to. Kid Film Chat.
It does say it's droppable, though, so it's probably...
So if it made it in, it hasn't gone well.
Okay.
I think it was us talking about how great kids' films were.
Oh.
And your favourite ones.
Oh. Have you seen the Lego Movie, Ollie?
No, not yet.
Go and see it, man. It's awesome.
Really?
It's brilliant. Anyway, speaking of...
Won't you look odd as a single bloke going in there?
No, I don't think he will. I think that adults can quite happily go and
Single
sit...
bloke?
Yeah.
No, without any children.
Oh,
Go to a
right.
kids' film. Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Well-
Subtly.
I'll find a kid to go with?
No, that's
that works?
probably a really, really bad idea.
Okay.
This week, I saluted the legend that was Harold Ramis. This week, I saluted the legend that was Harold Ramis. That's a joke. I've said it twice, because he did Groundhog Day.
Ah.
So, put the... Anyway.
I'll put the explanation as well.
Yeah, probably best. Harold Ramis, we salute you. So, before we go anywhere, Harold Ramis, we salute you. But before that, Harold Ramis, we salute you. Before that, I thought some very sad news. Harold Ramis died yesterday, 69, director of some brilliant films, and I thought we'd salute the magic of Harold Ramis this morning. Very sad news yesterday. Harold Ramis, the director of Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day and Stripes, passed away at the age of 69. So, this morning, we're saluting the magic of Harold Ramis.
They say we're young and we don't know. I got you,
babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Oh, you're doing the high bit.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Yeah?
That's good.
Is that what you want to say?
We're thinking of releasing that.
Yeah.
I'll get you on introducing.
Hey! Hey!
Reintroducing.
Ooh. That's not a bad idea for a show.
Hey, that's an excellent idea for a
Have
show.
you got Gary Floyd's phone number? We'll ask him if he's free.
077.
Simon's in Sandy. Morning, Simon.
Good morning, what chuckers?
What have you got for us, Simon?
I was just saying, you're playing the same song again, guys. Do you think it's Groundhog Day?
Sorry?
Do you think it's Groundhog Day today?
Sorry?
You've been playing the same song again.
Sorry?
You're repeating yourself too.
Thank you very much for your call. Now, Catherine.
Yes.
I don't know what he's on about. This rude name story. Justin mentioned this with great glee yesterday, and we poo-pooed it. As we often poo-poo it, Justin. But it's in the Sun. It's rude street names.
Yes, canny home buyers should look at saucily named streets as prices are lower, a new probe reveals.
If you've got young ears, you might want to
No, it'd be perfectly safe.
You sure?
Yeah.
OK.
I've thought of a cunning way to do it.
OK.
Without doing it.
OK.
OK. So families who do not mind cheap jokes about their address, and we all love that.
Hey.
I don't think I can do that one.
Which one?
Back bargains in...
Which one
bargains in places such as...
Oh my God! There's a street called that. It rhymes with binge bane.
We could say lane.
Oh, okay. binge.
But there's also places like the Nobe.
Or the Knob.
No, don't.
No, you're doing
careful.
it sensibly.
You can save £4,000 by buying a house on the Nobe.
Wowzers.
Yeah. Or maybe you like Coke Shoot Close. £15,000 less than nearby areas just because of the silly name.
Cock Shoot Close.
Croach Crescent.
Huh?
Crotch.
Oh.
Slade Lane. My friend's mum used to live on Slade Lane in Lee in Lancashire.
Oh, classy.
Yeah.
Classy.
£28,677 off the price, if you don't mind.
How much do you save if you move on to Bell End?
60 grand.
Wowzers. That's a place.
60,000
That's a place.
And there's one called Funny Hands Lane. It's not called Funny.
£80,000. That's a girl's name. That's a girl's name.
There's also one called Cock-a-Dobby.
Now you're just being silly.
No, seriously, look.
Cock-a-Dobby is fine.
You can get £158,500 off of the value of a detached property if you don't mind living in Cock-a-Dobby.
I would love to live in Cock-a-Dobby. I would love it.
And Turkey Coke Lane.
You can say Fanny Hands Lane. I'm sure you can say that, can't you?
You can say it.
You can say it. 08459 455 555. We're kind of... That's it. We're done.
If you don't mind living in an area where people snigger...
Where's the inner inside of the Sun now?
I don't know. You've got it, haven't you?
You've got...
It's attached to that.
You've
that poor girl on page 3, and they've not CGI'd out the tape holding her boobs up.
They've done a very poor job.
She's been stitched up.
Yeah, you can see it.
Perhaps she was a pain. Or maybe they just forgot and they didn't have time. Right. Maybe she was the emergency page 3.
Out now.
Why?
Because you're just banging on. You're having one of your little moments.
Oh.
Go and have a moment with Kelly. She's going to come in and she's going to have a moment, Kelly, so just...
I get to have a moment with Kath.
Oh,
My favourite moments are always with Kath.
Don't let her know the microphone's on. Just have a listen.
Okay.
Turn the mic off then.
Oh, see, is it like that, is it?
You should play a song.
Okay.
Should definitely play a song.
I'm not going to play any songs. You two are Turkey Coke laning around. Yeah? Yeah?
Are we funny handsing it?
Yeah, you are. You're getting on my nerves a little bit. For goodness sakes, I'm not going to play a song, but I will. I tell you what I will do though is I will do a tribute to the marvellous Harold Ramis who died yesterday. Hey, do you remember the Christmas hit co-written and produced by myself and Kelly Betts? Christmas time, la 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 la. It's 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 Christmas time. La la la
Wasn't
la.
quite
Don't
number
give
one,
me
was
join in eyes. I'm not joining in.
Come on, man.
No.
I don't know the words. What? Do it again, sorry.
Well, listen, have a listen to this, because a lot of people still want a piece of the action. Mark's in Milton Keynes. Morning, Mark.
Morning.
Mark, what have you got for me?
Well, I think it's near the 10-month anniversary to It's Christmas Time, la 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 la. We should celebrate it.
You mean 10 months until it's Christmas time, la 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 la?
Yes, exactly that.
Time. La 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 la.
La.
It's Christmas
Oh,
time.
Mark, you had to mention.
It's Christmas time. La 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 la. It's Christmas.
Yeah,
We could always do it's February.
La 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 la. It's February.
No. We should focus on Christmas.
You really want to focus on Christmas, don't you?
No, because listen, we need
Whoa.
to focus on how we're going to get the royalties, because we need to get your song out there. We need to get people thinking about it. I mean, I'll only take 20%.
Whoa, wait, I got to stop you there, big fella. We need to focus on how we are going to get the royalties. You're correct, and by we, I mean myself and my co-writer, Kelly Betts. How have you managed to get in on this deal, Mark?
Well, I'm going to manage the publicity flow.
Are you?
Yes, so each month I'm going to call up. I'm going to remind everyone that listens about the song. We're going to have a little sing-along. We might adapt it and tweak it as summer comes, as a sort of a special edition.
Okay.
And we'll just take it from there.
Wow.
Because you guys released, you said that, like, guys make a lot of money from these songs, right? The owners of these songs.
Yeah, the owners of these songs. Mark is kind of wangling his way in to be the publicity guy, which is very generous of him to offer to do that. But I'm not sure a percentage. I tell you what, Mark, are you going to call again in a month? Are you?
I will do, yeah. We'll put it in the diary, and I'll call again in a month.
Mark, put it in your diary. Give us a call, and we'll discuss terms and conditions maybe next month.
Maybe Mark could write a verse, because so far we only have a line.
Mark sounds more of a business head. He sounds like a suit.
No, I'm very creative. I have a drama degree, so I'm sure I could swing some performing arts.
Useful.
Yeah.
I have a similar useful degree. Well, Mark, okay, let's throw it at you then. Let's do a bit of improv.
The rules of improv, you only ever say yes.
Yes, let's workshop this. So, Mark, let's. I'm throwing the song at you. Let's hear a verse.
Are you going to bring it in with It's Christmas time?
No, I'm tossing it to you. Vroom.
Catch it.
Catch it and run with it, Mark.
Run like the wind.
Yeah. I'm running a little dry on juices here.
Yeah, well, you want to see Kelly about that. She's got a honey drink.
Lovely. Give me some chance to do some research.
Mark, we'll speak to you at the end of March.
Love it.
Ta-ta, there we go.
You see, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Assume makes an ass out of you.
You and me.
Just you.
Oh.
It's Christmas time.
La 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 la. It's Christmas time.
La 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 la.
Richard in Winslow, what do you want to have a whinge about today?
Listen, I've come on as anonymous this morning.
Oh, okay, hang on a second.
I'm going to sing you some Christmas time verses. But first of all, on the radio on the other morning.
Yes.
No, iainlee, I was mortified.
Yes, I know. I was having a day off.
I should have of grief. Anyway,
It was Justin Dealey. Did you manage to survive listening to him?
What?
Yes. Let's have a listen to what they're doing in Radio Norfolk right now.
Honestly,
I've got
brilliant.
to sing the
I'm
verses.
very impressed.
Oh, okay. Right. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
Are you there, Mother?
Yes.
Right, here we go. Christmas time, la 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 la. Then it's Boxing Day time, la 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 la. Then it's Easter Day time, la 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 la. Then it's iainlee gets the sack time, la 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 la.
Right. You're an idiot.
The girls thought that was lovely.
Yeah. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as Easter Day time. You muppet.
Don't you muppet me, you muppet.
Get off of my show. How did he slip through the tight net of security I have?
Oh, I don't know.
I love Richard in Winslow.
Right, he's banned. Forever.
I put him straight through without even hearing what he's saying.
No, well, no, don't.
Why?
Richard in Winslow is banned forever.
Really banned?
Yeah.
Or Dave banned?
No, really banned. You're banned, Richard. Oh, Mark's in Milton Keynes. Morning, Mark.
Hello.
I've been told you're really annoyed.
I'm not that annoyed because I'm going to put some trust and faith into you, but I thought we had a business relationship here, and you're letting any Larry on now, any stupid Larry is going to insult you.
It wasn't any Larry, it was Richard.
All right, well, Richard is a bit of a Larry because he's quite rude at the end. I don't think you should be fired. We need you to be in your seat so we can get this business going.
I'm not being... There's no such thing as Easter Day, Mark. He would never get through the audition process for the X Factor. He's gone.
Good. But just so we're clear, if anyone else rings up, all they need to hear is...
OK. You're being... Now, listen, bearing in mind you've only just started calling in this morning, you're being a little heavy-handed with your management style, Mark. You're a bit Colonel Tom Parker and less Brian Epstein.
That's how we're going to succeed, Ian, all right? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to be hardcore. We're going to get this song out. We're going to make some money. And who knows? There might be an Easter time la 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 coming up. You never know. That's the thing.
One of the most popular things we've done on the show before was when we got in Tina Beloveth Powerful. She of Harvard University. She was being sued by Harvard University. Well, there was a surprising twist. Have a listen to what happened when she came on this week. Now, radio fans, do you remember this voice? Before I read the next thing from Navrita...
Yes.
Do you want to come out and tell the truth?
Which truth?
That she isn't a governor.
She is. I have documents that says that we have had a lot to do in common. So I am here to authenticate that with a lot of written evidences. So that it's not just somebody, when things are going all right for somebody and another person wants to wriggle out and say, hey, I'm no longer part of it. I'm no longer, because Harvard America is now suing Tina, or suing Harvard United Kingdom, everyone is now wriggling out and saying, hey, I'm no longer part and parcel of it. But I have authentic written evidences.
Well, that was Tina Beloveth Powerful, who's been on the show a couple of times, speaking in the past. She was the owner of the Harvard Business School in Milton Keynes. Well, the school was at the centre of a trademark infringement court case with the American university, Harvard. Well, Tina Beloveth Powerful joins you on the line now. Good morning, Tina.
Hello, good morning.
How are you this morning, Tina?
I'm all right, and you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. So what's happened with Harvard?
We're thanking God that we've just settled out of court. And and of course I had briefed you, probably one of your staff, who had called earlier to say, how did it end? And of course I made him to understand that Harvard paid us some money, and we changed the name to Everest and all that.
And that will be the reporter Craig Lewis, who joins me in the studio now. Craig, and this has been a story that we followed very closely. I mean, do you remember when we first spoke to Tina about this? It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was back in September, and Tina at that point would have just found out that that Harvard were suing her for that trademark infringement for calling her business school Harvard after her grandfather, I think, and they took her to court. Then Tina countersued for £2 million.
So did they pay you £2 million, Tina?
Not at all.
What can I ask? What did they pay you? What did Harvard University pay you?
You see, about the amount they paid is irrelevant in this matter.
Right.
What is relevant is that the good news is that they paid us.
Okay.
And having paid us, we're happy to receive what they paid us, and we proceeded in changing the name.
Okay. Am I right in saying it was just under £1,000?
Pardon me?
Am I right in saying it was just under £1,000?
You see, you're still insisting on knowing how much, and but I said I am not interested in the amount they paid. But what we're interested in, yes, that is that they paid us.
It was just under £1,000, wasn't it?
Whatever they paid, we accepted it, and we felt happy, and we moved on with it.
So you accepted a figure of just under £1,000, a little bit less than the £2 million you were after, but still a victory, isn't it? You must be very pleased.
We're very, very pleased indeed.
Where does you've called the university Everest now? Where does that name come from?
My father's name is Everest. My father's first name is Everest.
So you're keen to definitely name this after male members of your family, because Havard was your grandfather, wasn't it? And your father is Everest.
Yes, please.
You're not worried that the window people or the mountain will try and sue you?
No, not at all.
Okay. And so what are the plans with Everest University? Where are you hoping to take that, and what are you hoping to achieve with it?
Just to continue with what we're doing to help the poor, the less privileged to, get education. Because to us, education is not a privilege to the less privileged, but an integral part of their fundamental human rights.
And because when we spoke to you before, you were offering courses for free, weren't you? Are you still doing that, or have you introduced the charges now?
Well, we try to introduce the charges, but we have to. When you go into our website, we have about 3,500. But now, for instance, the seated students we're charging 1,500. Just to encourage them to continue to, and we're charging 1,250 for online students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tina, it's Craig here. Aren't you charging students taking PhD courses up to £10,000?
You see, yes, we intend to, but we don't have a PhD student at the moment. What we're doing is we're building a foundation, and that foundation starts with a diploma, diploma in biblical studies and transformational leadership.
When we spoke to you before, Tina, and it's always a pleasure to speak to you, we get lots of good feedback when you come on, but there were some question marks, weren't there, over the accreditation of the courses that you were offering. Has that all been resolved now?
You see, that's the point we're talking about. Accreditation is not instant.
Accreditation is what, sorry?
It's not instant. It's not something that you get immediately. Accreditation is what you get much later when the school is up and running. You understand? Right. So, and I gave you, probably there was a statement I sent to you about list of all universities, including Oxford University, Harvard. Harvard, in fact, was accredited after 200 years of its being, and Oxford was accredited after 152 years of its operation, and one other, Cambridge University in America, college in America,
I think those...
is accredited about 37 years of its,
I think that you're talking about dates before the accreditation system was introduced, though. And also, you are offering degrees, aren't you, without the accreditation. Are you allowed to do that?
Yes. It's a business school, so when you're doing private school, you understand, I am doing private school, and whatever you feel you want to, yes, I am allowed to offer, degrees. That's in my school, but again, we've not even started offering it because we don't have we don't have our own property as it is. Yes.
Craig's just handed me a letter. Who's this email from, Craig?
That's from the Department of Business.
OK, the Department of Business have said the process for obtaining degree-awarding powers is a demanding process. The criteria are all the same for all providers and include a 4-year track record in delivering higher education before an application can be made. It's an offence under the Education Reform Act to award, offer or invite applications for a degree which may be taken to be granted by a UK institution unless it's a recognised award. So basically, this is saying, if I've got this right, Craig, you're not allowed to offer these degrees without the accreditation. Is that right, Craig?
That's exactly what they're saying, yeah.
Tina?
Yes, please.
Yes, this letter says that you're not allowed, that I've got here in front of me, says you're not allowed to offer these degrees without accreditation.
Well, I have a lot of, if you go online, you have a lot of you have a lot of universities in United Kingdom who are still offering courses without any form of accreditation.
Yes, but
I went online and I did a lot of research. So if they want to, introduce that, they should make it, you understand, make it obvious and, and start from the people that have been offering without, accreditation.
Oh, of course. I mean, but you'd agree
so
that
it's not just like one person, holding on to one person and now beginning to introduce law. So if they had that...
The law's not just being introduced. It's been a law for a while. And I would
they should then start from the people and begin to, prosecute them and call them on to. But of course, I have not offered any degree
so you would,
at the moment.
You would welcome prosecution then, would you?
What I'm saying that I have not offered any degree courses at the moment. I intend to offer it.
Oh.
So
Well, they're on your website, Tina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That, confessions alone, without evidence, does not,
Is this why
prosecution?
Is this why the trading standards are still investigating you?
That trading standards are just ignorant, bunch and bundle of ignorant people who do not know their left from their right.
I think the trading standards. I don't think you can ignore them. And
I'm not ignoring them. I'm just saying that there are bunch of ignorant people. That if they want to put things right, they should start from foundation. They will go to people because I have not even done. That's why they don't have any evidence to hold on to me.
But so why are they?
Evidence to
Tina.
Yes, please.
Tina, why are they? May be, in your opinion, ignorant people, but they are a powerful body and authority that does look into.
We're not disputing that. Their power ends in their advice, and you understand, because they don't have authority to prosecute. It's only court in United Kingdom that can prosecute some.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's only court. Court is the highest form of, arbiter, where that can try people and, find you.
But trading standards could take you to court. I just wondered why.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Trading standards can take to court if they,
Tina,
you understand.
Tina, so why are they investigating you?
You should ask them, because they, like I said earlier, they don't have work. They are not gainfully employed. If they are gainfully employed, they would have been giving me award and honor, because I am doing something fundamental, training illiterates, using my own. I'm a professional, for crying out loud, and my salary, as it were, as a year 2004, should have been, it was £250,000. But, so having added value as a lawyer, you understand, an international lawyer for that matter, with master's degree.
Just calm down ever so slightly.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you want 200.
My salary ought to have increased by now, but I have to. I've humbled myself and used my you understand, use my whatever that I have
I
to
understand,
just train
Tina.
people
You
without even taking money from them.
You earned £250,000 in 2004, and you've decided not to earn that much money to dedicate yourself to learning and educating people, which is very, very noble. You have charged some people for the courses, haven't you? I remember when Justin Dealey came to your award ceremony, he spoke to a couple of people who had been charged.
No, that's what we're saying. I never charged anybody
I think we spoke to someone who paid £150 or something.
Hold on, if you ask me, then allow me to explain myself. So, yes, of course, I said there was. I have some manuals. That's lecture materials, or which I introduced that I use in training. You understand, and to make the lecture easy because the people that you're training, though we have some people who are already degree holders, but who want to study biblical studies and transformational leadership. So what we did was that I prepared the manuals, 23 to be more precise, which includes biblical studies and transformational leadership, and taught them how to write books, book publications. And what I did was that each manual is sold for £10. And it is optional for them. Each manual is £10, and it's optional. Yes, to
is
them.
It true,
so some
Tina?
Of them, hold it. So some of them purchased it. Some of them did not purchase it. But again, I taught it free, so I did not charge any school fees. I did not charge any tuition.
Where are you holding your courses?
Who were holding it? One of your BBC staff came and saw where we were holding it. That was at Christ the Cornerstone.
Okay, so you're still holding your courses at Christ the Cornerstone Church?
At the moment, we're not holding it there. We're looking for a permanent place.
Because Everest has claimed to be holding its courses still at Christ the Cornerstone Church, and I've got a message from someone from Christ the Cornerstone Church. Can I read it to you?
Okay, go on.
I have given Tina no... Am I allowed to use this person's name, or is it anonymous, Craig? Let's not use the name.
We could use it.
OK, it's Simon Lowson from Christ the Cornerstone Church. I've given Tina no authority to use the Church of Christ the Cornerstone for her courses, nor use it in any of her publications. Let me finish. I've emailed her asking her to remove all links and wording that is giving out false information. She still owes the Church thousands of pounds.
You see, he's just a simple coward. coward.
Well, Tina. No, I'm going to interrupt you. No, he's not here, so I'm not going to let you use language like that. Okay, that's a little bit unfair.
He's a coward and with little mind.
No.
How can I have been teaching there without anybody authorizing me?
I'm not going to let you call people names who aren't here to defend themselves. You can argue with his points, but I don't like words like coward for people on here. So what's this about? You owe the church thousands of pounds.
You should be asking me why have I been teaching without anybody giving me authority to teach in there? Because he has written to say he never gave me any authority. When I have even letter emails that we transacted, we contracted that I should be using that place for.
Okay, so you dispute
as long as
you dispute his claim that you have no authority. Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. What about the line that you still owe the church thousands of pounds?
The fact that I owe church thousands of pounds, he would have told you how much thousands of pounds that I owe the church. So how much is church charging a charity that is helping people in the community, local community, to help to alleviate the problems
so sorry,
of
Everest
the
is a charity?
Is
it a registered charity?
Yes, Beloveth International, because like I told you, we're having Beloveth International Ministry, which is a charity.
So Everest is Everest a charity?
It's not. Everest is not a charity.
Okay.
We have a Beloveth International Ministry, which is a registered charity, and which is helping us to that is the ground upon which we are teaching biblical studies and transformational leadership for now.
Okay.
Because we've not started teaching anyone of Everest, you understand, courses as per, what is it called? We've not started teaching.
Okay. So had you arranged with Mr. Lowson from Church of Christ the Cornerstone, had you arranged then that this would be a charitable situation and that he wouldn't be charging you a fee?
No.
You had arranged a fee, had you, to use the premises?
That's what I'm saying.
So you had arranged a fee?
The two of us, he wrote us, and I approached him in person, and he wrote a letter to confirm, yes, we can start using the place.
Okay, but did he confirm you could use it for free as you are working on behalf of a charity now?
No, he said we should be using the place.
Had you agreed?
Well, just hold on, for £50. And you understand, a very big hall for £50 that contains about 150 people or thereabouts, or 120 people. But what happened is that he then kept giving it to other people. He kept giving it to other people, regardless of the contract that we have together. Then we then started using another small hall, which belongs to another organization within that Christ the Cornerstone Church, which is completely outside, and the woman, the lady, Lady Diana or something like that, who is in charge of the small hall, came and met
Lady
me.
Diana?
And said that, yes, there's a lady, Diana, her name is Diana, so she met with me and said, hey, that Simon is completely out of... that is
so you dispute?
Coaching, yes.
You dispute that you owe the Church of Christ the Cornerstone thousands of pounds. You dispute that?
I am not. When he said thousands of pounds, I dispute it. If he said thousands of pounds, he would have in fact told you how much is the thousands of pounds, because...
Well, maybe I can imagine he wouldn't want to go into specifics of his business relationship.
You see,
do you owe him any money?
Oh, them. From what that lady had told us and told me, because she too emailed me and gave me precisely how much she booked for the small room. And the small room is nowhere into what Simon had asked me to pay.
So you claim... do you claim you owe him anything or nothing?
Of course, I owe him 1,000 some fraction, but I've paid some of it.
And are you going to pay that? Are you going to pay that money back?
Of course,
when can he expect it?
Until then.
Okay.
Tina?
Yes, please.
Tina, who's your Dean of Studies at Everest?
That's Leon Goldman.
Right, and Leon Goldman actually works for you, does he?
Leon Goldman, I hired him and paid him to work for me and to help me with accreditation.
Okay, so...
But he's yet to deliver. So I hired him and paid him to work for me on part-time basis and to start with accreditation, which he has not delivered. And that's been a long time. But I still, believe that he will still find time to get me the accreditation, or which I have paid him for.
When I spoke to Leon Goldman, he said he did some work for you 4 years ago, but he has nothing to do with Everest now. And he sent you an email asking you to remove his picture and his statement, and saying he's not your Dean of Studies at all.
Yes, you see, he sent me an email saying remove my, because of the heat that is going on, remove my name, my picture from your website. I said, hey, with all pleasure, I would love to remove it as soon as you deliver and get me what I have paid you for. If you give me,
So are you
give me
holding,
the accreditation...
Are you holding him to ransom then?
Yes.
You're holding him to ransom. You're not going to remove his name until
he pays me back or he gets me the accreditation, which you cannot collect money from people, which of course I have the bank statement showing that I paid him some substantial sum of money. And if he pays me back the money, with gladness of joy, if he pays me tomorrow, I will remove it immediately.
Well, Mr. Goldman claims he has done that work for you on accreditation. He did it 4 years ago, and he has nothing to do with Everest now.
Yeah, well, how would he have given me accreditation and people, and I am, you understand, that was ASIC. Remember when my website, I had ASIC, because ASIC people, they know him very well. You understand, they even call me, so I have in the phone that I'm speaking to you, some names that they say, oh, Leon, because they know him, he has been getting some other colleges accreditation. So he, as a matter of fact, he's still owing me. He has not gotten accreditation.
Okay, well,
he has not gotten tier 4.
Tina, this is a bit of this is a bit of a recurring thing, isn't it? Having people's names and details on your websites when they've actually got nothing to do with you. Do you remember we spoke about Navrita Atwell before? And
he is the one that gave me his pictures and signed it and wrote all those things.
Tina.
He wrote. He's the one that helped me with the, you understand. But he has not done what he was paid for.
Tina, can I ask you a question? Last time we spoke, there was a letter from Mark Lancaster up on your website, wasn't there? Now, I'm struggling to find your website at the moment, but we've just had a call from someone saying that letter is still up there.
Yes, that's Beloved International Ministries.
So the letter from Mark Lancaster is still up?
Yes,
because if I remember correctly, Craig, Mark Lancaster, and you can fill in the details, the connection here, but he was adamant he wanted that letter taken down, didn't he?
Yeah, that's correct. I think he'd had a meeting with Tina Beloveth Powerful, and he'd been sold on the idea that Navrita Atwell, who is the race equality chairman, was working with Tina, and that wasn't true. And when he found this out, he wanted that letter removed. He'd asked on a number of occasions, and it sounds like it may still be there.
So it's still there, is it, Tina?
Pardon me?
It's still there, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Are you able to take that down?
No, I am not able, because the guy, like I told you when I came in there, the guy that built the website, Mosin.
Oh, Mo, Mo, you'd lost Mo, the website guy. Because the thing is...
hold on. Mo, went with us to see Lancaster. When Navrita herself came, we had a meeting together. Navrita wrote the letter that we sent to Lancaster. Yeah, hold it.
No, Tina, we're running out of time. We're going over slightly old ground. They would like those letters taken down, and I don't think that...
If you can get more, it will be taken down even today. If you can find more, because we cannot find more anywhere. That's why nothing new has entered there.
How come you've managed to change all of the rest of the website to put Everest up there, and yet you can't change that?
That's a completely different website. We are talking about two websites. The other one is Beloved International, which is our charity website, which is our church website. We're into religious studies and biblical studies, and you understand, transnational leaders teaching the people, the less privileged, to acquire some knowledge and, of course, help to...
It's unfair, though, isn't it? It is unfair to keep letters up from people when you know they don't want them down. And I'm sure, Tina...
If you can locate
I'm sure...
No. Locate him.
It's not fair to blame it on a gentleman called Mo. I'm sure you could find...
Because he's what is it called?
He's the web designer. The web builder, yes.
Yes, the web
I'm
designer.
Sure you could...
I cannot...
I'm sure you could find another web designer who could break...
No, if you can help me because I cannot. If you can get me somebody to remove it today, I will. I don't have any need for it. We're teaching the Word of God. So the Word of God is what makes, is the strength. Is the strength that we have, not any letter. that's why I'm getting a bit bothered that this letter has become a big issue. You understand?
You can understand why it's a big issue for Mark Lancaster, though, can't you? If he doesn't want his... You can understand why it could be seen as a big issue for Mark Lancaster if it would appear that he's giving approval to a company and a business that...
Yes, he gave it
But he wants that taken down. He feels he was misled and he wants that taken down. And it's unfair to keep it up there, isn't it?
That, you know, for him to feel misled is not fair on me because we came as a group and came for a meeting with him and he wrote those letters. So if he suddenly did not because of misconceived idea or, you know, you understand, instead of praising me and giving another letter, if he could give people letter in Milton Keynes, a lot of people would have been, you know, more active in helping out with problems in Milton Keynes.
So it's Mr. Lancaster's fault?
Pardon me?
It's Mark Lancaster's fault.
If he did what?
It's Mark Lancaster's fault that the letter's still there.
If he... I can hear you properly.
OK. Listen, Tina, we're going to let you go. Congratulations on your victory over Harvard.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And maybe we'll get to speak soon. Let us know how that trading standards investigation goes.
Pardon. OK, thank you very much, and God bless you.
I got angry that someone tweeted me...
It was Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah, Scott tweeted me abuse.
Rude about a lovely Fred from Luton.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, and there was no need. And we told him.
Like this. Some people are just so thoroughly unpleasant. And I do... You're right, Catherine. Keyboard warriors. It's so easy to sit at home, isn't it? You get your... Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you should go and get a nose job, you Olympic hero. Oh, it's easy to do that. What's not so easy is to...
Unwind an old Trinitone phone.
Hang on a minute.
Trim phone, not Trinitone. I don't know what the make is.
It's not so easy to do that phone and... Hello?
Hello, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've done something here I shouldn't have done.
Oh, we've got another one of those anonymous calls.
Hang on, right. So, yes, it's not so easy to...
Oh, dear. And another one. I hope you're noting these down, Louisa.
Do I need to dial 9 for an outside line?
Yeah.
0, 8, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's not so easy to do this, what I'm about to do now.
It's really not easy, is it?
What's first... I've gone to first class travel.
That is why we sometimes get orders for taxis.
Oh, right, hang on a minute.
Apologies if I've not picked you up yet.
Right, hang on. So what number do I dial to get through to the station?
08459.
8459.
455.
455.
555.
555. This gag really has...
but you're demonstrating just how difficult it is.
I've strangled this gag and buried it, but I'm going to run with it.
Here he is.
OK.
Go on, Louisa, you answer it.
Hello, BBC Three Counties.
Yeah, I want to phone up and complain.
Why are you doing a voice?
OK. I want to phone up and speak to Ian.
Oh, what would you like to talk to Ian about?
I want to talk about the old boy that was on before the fella from the NSPCC, and I want to say, spit it out, mate.
Oh, well, is there anything else you'd like to say to Ian?
Oh, yeah, I think that the girl's fab.
All right, you're through.
Well, right, put him through. How's this going to work?
Feedback.
Do you know what feedback's proper name is? The Larson effect.
Oh.
Yeah, right, so hang on, let's return. Hello?
Talk in the phone.
Hello? Oh, yeah, that works. Right.
Turn your mic off.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, you're through. Hello, let's go to line 1. We've got Ian in the studio. Morning, Ian.
Yeah, morning, Ian.
What do you want to say?
Well, you know you had that old boy on who was on before the NSPCC fella.
Oh yeah, he was doing the joke about the
sun lotion.
Thank you, Catherine. All right, the sun lotion.
And it was Fred.
Oh, was it a joke? Was it?
Yeah. Well, what did you want to say about it?
Well, what I wanted to say was, spit it out, mate.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think the girls are fab.
I've been amazed the last couple of weeks that we do a load of nonsense like the previous 45 minutes of this podcast. But even though we do nonsense, we still get some of the most amazing phone calls from listeners who want to share their stories. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about assisted suicide and the pros and cons and all of that. And Helen from Milton Keynes, who is a regular texter, phoned up for the first time. And she explained to me that she'd had cancer and that she was catheterised from her stomach and that if she got cancer again and the prognosis was not good, that she would consider committing suicide. Well, she gave me a call this week and her situation has got worse. Have a listen to this. Helen's in Milton Keynes. Helen, mercy killings you've called in about. What would you like to say?
Yeah, you know, I spoke to you once before and I told you that if I had cancer once upon a time and if it come back...
Yes.
It's come back. And I found out a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Helen.
And at the moment, I don't know how bad it is, but if it became terminal, I would still do what I've said I would do. But like this week, I've been out and I've made my will and I've even done my funeral arrangements for my children. I'm expecting 2 grandchildren this year and I'm expecting my son to get married this year and the other one's coming home from Afghanistan. But I'm going to live every day I can. But when it gets to the stage, Ian, that I have to wipe my own, but somebody has to wipe my own backside for me and has to feed me, I will know when the time is.
Helen, how long have you been clear from cancer?
I was cleared for 3 years.
3 years. And whereabouts is this cancer, if you don't mind me asking?
It was first, a couple of years ago, it started in the bladder.
Yeah.
And I have a bag on my stomach.
Yeah.
And now it's into my kidney.
And you found out a couple of weeks ago, did you?
Yeah. I'm on morphine and that now as it is.
Yeah.
But I think there's too much hatred in the world. I just people would just stop for one day and consider it was their last day on earth.
Yeah.
And see what they think.
Oh, listen, do you know what? This is an exercise I did a little while ago, actually. It's a good exercise to do. Just imagine you've been told you've got a week. Look back at what you've done and what you want to do in that last week, and it really does... boy, you sort out what's important in your life.
You do. You really, really do. You put all the things that you think are big and worrying about when really they're not compared to other things that like love and family and stuff like that.
I can't even begin to imagine what you must have felt like when you got that news that your cancer had come back.
Yeah. Well, the day I spoke to you, I hadn't been feeling very well and I'd been bleeding and bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And I'd been in a lot of pain and I had a strange feeling, but as I say, I got it confirmed at Northampton Hospital.
And what's the prognosis, Helen? What have they said?
Well, at the moment, I've got to go and have an operation, which I'm waiting for the date. They've said it would probably be next week, next Monday or Tuesday. They're going to phone me. They're not going to send a letter.
Yeah.
And then they're going to take it from there. But they said that I've only got one kidney, you see, Ian. I lost the other one when I was younger.
You're having a run of bad luck, aren't you?
Yeah, but you got to look on the bright side of life. I've had a good life, and hopefully I'll be around this year to see my grandchildren grow up. Well, my grandchildren born, not grow up.
So you got 2 on the way, have you?
Yeah.
When are they due?
One is due in July, and the other one is in October.
It's not too far away, is it?
No, not really.
Not too far
and
away.
I have a wedding in June.
Oh, so you've got a busy year then. You've got a lot of stuff to stick around for.
Of course I have, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to let this thing, I'm going to put up a damn good fight.
Yeah.
And as long as I can wake up every morning and hear a brilliant radio station like that, makes me laugh, makes me cry.
You listen to Heart then, do you? Oh, you're talking about us, blimey. Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you're talking about how you, and let's speak bluntly, if it gets too bad, you would want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
What's your definition of too bad, do you think?
To the stage where I couldn't, if someone would say to me, right, you're going to have to go into a hospice or I know some hospice are beautiful places and everything, or go into hospital and I have to be fed and have my backside wiped for me and stuff like that. I want to be able to do stuff myself. I want to be able to do the things that I can do and not let somebody else take over.
You're in a pretty unique position when it comes to talking about assisted suicide and things like that, because you are poorly and we don't quite know what's going to happen, and touching wood and doing all the things that they can sort you out, because they can do brilliant things.
That's right, they can.
They can do brilliant things.
You know, I said to you, if it come back and they told me after I've had the operation that there's nothing else they can do for me, then I will go out and I'll probably have a great big vodka or whatever, and I'll start, you know. But eventually, I'll know in myself when the right time is.
So what do you say to people who think that even what you're talking about is in some ways criminal, is wrong? What would you say to the people who think
they have to be in that person's shoes? Like, it's all right people saying it's wrong if they haven't been through it themselves, isn't it? It's all right to say to somebody, just for an example, you're not to go and do this because it's wrong. But if you put that person in my situation, and some mornings I'm on morphine now, I wake up and I'm in agony, and I know that's going to get worse before it attempts to get better. But no, I don't think people should judge people until they're actually stood in their shoes.
Helen, have you spoken to your family about A, your illness, and B, your thoughts and plans?
Yes. Yeah, my son and his partner was with me when we were told, and they've been with me all step of the way, and we've all been in the forces, well, apart from one of my sons, and I said to them, and they said, well, if that's, you know, that's what you want, but just do one thing. And I said, what's that? They said, make sure we have a good time before and you say goodbye to us.
Mm.
And that's what I'll do.
Oh, you've got to have a bit of a knees up, haven't you?
Of course I have.
Have a little bit of a knees up.
Yeah. No, I'm bringing your programme down.
No, you're not. You're not at all, Helen. I really appreciate, because I know you've been texting in for ages, and then you called up a couple of weeks ago, and it was nice to put a voice to the text. You're not bringing the programme down at all. I really appreciate your honesty and for calling up and telling us about this. What I'd also like, Helen, if you don't mind, and it's up to you, but as, you know, things progress, maybe you can give us a call when you feel a bit better after your operation and let us know how that went and what the doctors are saying about the future.
Yeah.
If you fancy it, and if you don't, you don't. I won't judge you at all. It's, you know, it's entirely up to you. But
I'll keep in touch. I really will. Now I've actually spoken to you a few times. Yeah, I will.
I see. I'm not so bad on the phone. You know, I can be quite nice, can't I?
Yeah, you're funny as well.
Yeah, thank you. See, everyone thinks I'm an ogre, and I'm quite a nice
People
bloke.
shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
Shouldn't judge a book by its cover or its audio book.
That's right.
Helen, listen, we're all thinking of you.
Okay.
I wish you and your family lots of love and the best of luck, and good luck with the operation next week, and we'll speak when you feel up to it.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Helen.
Yourself. All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
On FM, AM, online and digital radio.
This is Iain Lee.
On BBC Three Counties Radio.
Right, I'm done. Ollie, as a special treat this week, because you've been such a good boy, you can wrap up the podcast.
Ooh, that's exciting. Goodbye, all podcast listeners. I think they deserve a special treat for having listened this far in.
You've misunderstood. When I said wrap it up, I meant wrap. A boom boom. 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 A boom boom.
Goodbye.
A boom boom.
Bye.
Come on. Is that it?
Bye, everybody.
When's Kelly back?
Next week.
Oh, not soon enough.
Thanks for listening to this free download from BBC Three Counties Radio, your local radio station for beds, hearts and bucks, on FM, AM, digital radio, and online at bbc.co.uk/3counties.